In this episode of Sailing Dark Angel, we cruise from White Point to Jack's Bay, and yes, our remora friend is still glued to us. We check out a couple of mysterious shadows in the water before sailing back up to Big Majors to keep chipping away at lightning repairs, and this time, we're swapping out the depth gauge. If you like our videos, please smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. It's free for you and really helps our channel. So what are we doing now, Captain Dave?
Well, the winds are turning and going southeast, and the swell is coming from the south, so White Point kind of sucks as an anchorage. So we're going around the little point to Jack's Bay, where we should get some shelter, and we're going to hook up there and hang out and maybe do some more cleaning up.
Sounds good. By White Point, it was very rocky being here, but it was okay. At least we did it once. So around the corner we go. It came with us. It's there.
The remora followed us?
Remora followed us. It came with us. Like for real.
Just before we left Black Point, a remora came and swam under the boat. And then we came down here to White Point, right over there, and the remora is still under the boat. And so we came from White Point, because it's very windy and rocky there, over to here at Jack's Bay. The remora is still under the boat.
Go check the anchor. Buried.
Awesome.
We're good. Try to tell him he owes us rent money, because he's still with us.
Well, if you're gonna hit him up, hit up the guy over in the through hull.
Yeah.
Don't know about you, but we're getting burnt out on repair work. So we're gonna take a little swim. There's a dark rock over there, dark rock over here. We're gonna go and see if there's any coral down there, any fish. I know we dove one of these before, probably that one over there, and it was full of lionfish. I hope we don't see that again. That's pretty much the whole show. I think we see all there is to see. There was some fish there, but it was kind of a bust. The coral's not a whole lot. And of course, just a couple rocks. All we wanted to do is just dive around the boat. I'd really like to go to the little beach that's tucked away over there, but this anchorage is very rolly now. The wind has shifted around and it's just not great. So I think we're gonna pick up the anchor and head back toward Big Majors because we've got more repair parts coming in. And we gotta be there to pick them up anyway. So time to go.
So where are we going to now, Captain Dave?
We're going back to Big Major spot because we have to pick up some more parts at Staniel Key.
Yeah. So bye, Jack's Bay. It was good for a while, but then you got rolly, so.
This would be a nice sail if we weren't hand steering. 3.5 knots is not bad for just sailing.
We were doing 5.2
with the three-bladed underwater sails. We're getting a little bit of gusts. 3.7. I say shut her down for a bit.
Sure.
Save some diesel, save some wear and tear.
All right.
And we're sailing.
And we're sailing.
sail's cut so high. So the last component finally arrived for the electrical system, and it's the touch screen. So right now we're inverting power. We've got 372 watts of AC going out. That is a fan, a computer, and an ice maker. We're bringing in 850 or so, 840 or so in solar. There's DC going out. There's our battery monitor. It's a BMV712 Victron monitor. That's our battery level. So this tells us everything we need to know. Now when we turn the generator on, this is going to show how many watts are coming in from the generator. So very handy. It does the job this used to do. This is going to get tossed because it is fried, and what we're going to put here is a chart plotter that was given to us about 2 years ago by a very good friend. It's a used Garmin chart plotter that we've never had a way to hook up or any place to install. So we're going to install it right here. We'll clean this all up. In my quest to repair all the instruments, it's just a matter of one extra cable to hook up that Garmin chart plotter. Then we'll have a chart plotter inside and a chart plotter outside. And the one inside will allow us to do things like watch wind, anchor alarm, depth, all that kind of stuff will show up on the chart plotter, and we'll be able to see it from inside the cabin. Right now the only way to see any of that is to go outside and look at the instruments or look at the chart plotter outside if it's on. And the problem with that is when you're in inclement weather, we don't have any weather protection in our cockpit. So if we're outside, we're getting hit by the wind, the rain, the what have you. Also having those lights on outside means it's attracting bugs, and when you go outside to check it, we're opening and closing the screen and allowing bugs in. So the chart plotter should fix all that. It was a gift to us, and we really appreciate it. We just haven't had a way or a place to hook it up. So that's going to be part of rebuilding our instruments, is one extra cable to put, and we'll suddenly have a chart plotter inside. I checked the wind instruments and the depth instruments today. They're fried. I tried to repower the head for the auto helm. Nothing. It's fried. I don't know if the rest of the auto helm is gone or not. I tried to power up radar. It won't contact it. So the first thing we're going to do is order a gauge package that has the wind instrument and a depth gauge, a depth transducer, and we'll hook all that up, and at least we'll have that. As for radar, I'm going to have to go up the mast and see if there's power to it. It's not looking good. As for auto helm, hopefully it's just a gauge. I don't know. We got to find a way to power up the rest. So there's a lot of ripping and tearing to do. I think what I'm going to have to do is pull everything out and rewire it all from scratch and see what works and what doesn't. So big project still to go. Lots and lots and lots of money still to go. Just getting our power restored has been about $5,000 give or take, and we still haven't got the bills for duty and all that for all these parts, and that's all on its way. So it's scary to say the least. It's really expensive, and we've got a long way to go to get to the Dominican, and doing 3 or 4 day passage with only 2 people and no auto helm. That's dangerous.
Next step in our exciting replacement of instruments is the depth gauge. One of the reasons I bought this particular kit is because this is the same sensor that we already have, which means it should fit into the existing through hull and not need a bunch of repairs. So the next step is to test and make sure it actually does fit that through hull, and if it does, we got to start fishing, because this has to go all the way to the ITC5, the brain. So the previous depth gauge was pre-wired for the NEMA 2000 network, so I only really had to run it to here and then connect it to the NEMA 2000 extension here. Instead of just driving it to here and connecting here, we're going to have to run it all the way to the electrical room in the back. But first things first, will it fit? So this transducer is an Airmar tri-sensor. Theoretically, it should plug right into where the other transducer is.
Ew. What's up?
I'll scoop this up and we'll make some soup.
Ew.
Who doesn't like
Look at
soup?
that.
I wonder why we didn't have speed. That arrow is the direction of travel. That's how it gives you the speed.
Ah.
Which, if it works at all, will fail very, very shortly. It's the speed wheel that gives you your speed through water,
Yeah.
which we never use. We always use speed over ground. Your speed through water, that wheel you can't see, that has to spin. So now we just disconnect it from the NEMA 2000 network. And then we'll fish that back and fish the new one in. Oh look, more zip ties to cut off. And then this backbone cable here for the NEMA 2000 is obsolete.
No.
So what we had before was a NEMA 2000 junction, and these were NEMA 2000 cables.
Okay.
So this is a backbone cable.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's not how this works anymore. So we're going to pull this cable back through, find out how it was fished back, and fish this wire back.
Okay. Okay.
It shouldn't have to come into this cabinet at all. It should just fish back. I think they fished it through the bilge.
Through these bilges.
Yeah, and then up into the cabinet.
No.
I gotta find it.
Cabinet behind this door.
Is that open? Ow! Well, my arm is now open.
So we gotta take it right straight through there.
That's the theory.
A fishing we will go. A fishing we will go. We got hit by lightning, so a fishing we will go.
Not a fan of lightning at this point. When I was a kid, I used to love just hanging out, watching lightning in the storms.
And then Dave decided to own a sailboat.
Dave's a dumbass. Don't be like Dave.
The blood, sweat, and tears that goes into living on a boat is insane.
Oh no, it's all sundowners and sunsets and moonlight cruises and swimming and snorkeling. There's no hard part. We're just the privileged wealthy. Which is odd because I'm freaking broke, but I'm the privileged wealthy. Just a hint for people doing future installs. Don't put zip ties where you can't reach them. Just assuming that you'll never have to take them out, because that's not how this works. If at first you don't succeed, get violent. Or something like that. I forget how it goes really. This is not the end of the world if you can't fish, but if you can fish it, why not? Okay, I want to leave that cover off because I want to make sure I maintain slack in there.
Yeah, and there is slack on there.
Where'd you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? I don't fucking know. I don't think that's the lyrics. Oh, look, a zip tie.
That was the sharp edge.
Yep.
I think that of all the spots in this anchorage, this is the least wakey.
Yeah.
Because far away from everything as possible that we could get without having the tour boats run across our path. We're almost there. Going.
So the Garmin brain is going to be eliminated, and we're going to just put the Raymarine brain there. So this is where the depth sensor went in to the junction bar here. And the junction bar goes into this box. There's all kinds of stuff hooked into it, and we should be eliminating pretty much all of it, I would think. I do have one Garmin gauge up top. That doesn't work with the NEMA 2000 network, but I think I can get an adapter for it. Eventually, I'd like to get rid of it, get a Raymarine gauge so that everything matches, but pretty right now is not the objective.
functional. That's the objective. There's our depth gauge. And now this will eventually, this will connect up to when I put the Remarine brain box up.